The EU reached a controversial refugee deal with Turkey on Friday after 2 days of negotiations in Brussels and months of discussion. Starting on Sunday, everyone crossing illegally from Turkey to Greece can be sent back. For every Syrian sent back, the EU will take in a Syrian refugee from one of the camps in Turkey. Sourav Roy explains.
Suddenly, there's been real urgency for any refugees trying to reach Europe. The deal struck between the EU and Turkey left them with just 24 hours to reach European shores. The agreement aims to close the main route across the Aegean Sea to Greece, which was used by 1 million refugees and migrants last year. In the past, asylum seekers landing on the Greek islands of Kos, Lesbos and Chios caught onward ferries to Athens. No more. Now they will be swiftly interviewed by asylum officials and returned to Turkey. And that has angered many refugees.
I don't want the European Union to decide my future or my life. Just like all the 15,000 people right here in this camp. We don't want anyone to decide which country and which life and language we will speak or live with it.
We want to cross, but they took a decision to prevent us. Where should we go? If they do not want us to cross, they can bring a plane for us. We thank the Turkish government for their efforts, but why don't they continue and finish the help? Look at us, our children and babies. We are in the streets and the smugglers are playing, lying and cheating on us.
International organizations have also criticized the quid pro quo arrangement.
From the International Rescue Committee's perspective, the deal is only going to lead to more disorder, more lack of dignity, more chaos for the people who are already here in Greece. And the idea that you can base resettlement on conditions that people are returned from Greece to Turkey is unethical and will only ensure that desperate people and it will only ensure that desperate people will only seek more desperate ways to come to Europe.
In return for the new plan, Turkey will see its membership to the EU fast-tracked, and Turkey's 77 million inhabitants will gain visa-free access to the EU's Schengen zone. Turkish Coast Guards have already tightened security measures and increased patrols in the Aegean Sea. But many fear that the new agreement will encourage people traffickers to try more dangerous methods to smuggle migrants into Europe. Sourav Roy, TRT World.